the Waqf amendment bill that has been passed right now, what is the immediate reaction that you'd like to give with your reservations about it, sir?
See, first of all, the property of Waqf is purely a property.
Yes.
According to Islam, it's a property bestowed by the people who have full faith in Islam and for the future generations to run their religious functions wherever it is required, it has to be used.
Yes.
And then the entrustee is future generation of Muslims.
Yes.
Now the 44 amendments, whatever has been made by the bill which has been tabled in Parliament,
Yes.
each amendment is going against the Islamic faith
Yes.
and against the Islam and against the Waqf. And another thing is it clearly allows people to borrow the property.
Yes.
And even the government has eased the punishments mentioned in the earlier Waqf law.
They have made it bailable.
They have made it bailable. They have brought 2 years punishment to 6 months only,
Yes.
and they have made it compulsory to have 2 members out of 11 members. 2 members have got to be non-Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine, not only Islam, all other religions, all the religions are depending on the faith.
Mm-hmm.
When a person doesn't have faith
Yes.
on Islam or Islamic teachings
Yeah.
or Islamic thoughts or Islamic belief, then what will he be doing in the Islamic matters?
Yes.
And where the Waqf also purely is a Islamic religious matter,
Yes.
because people bestow their properties to the future generations
Mm-hmm.
because they have faith in Allah,
Yeah.
they have belief in Allah, and they, as per their belief and their faith, that is my faith and my belief also,
Yeah.
that forever that property will be giving him neki. Neki means
A niche to.
good rewards.
Yeah.
When he will be present in Qiyamat. Qiyam means last day judgment.
Yes.
So when he has to stand in front of Allah to answer because of his life's good deeds and bad deeds, at that time, even this property which is serving in future for many years or till the Qiyamah,
Yes.
till the
Yes,
end
yes.
of the day,
Uh-huh.
that will also serve a lot of rewarding points for him in front of Allah.
Yes.
That is the faith and that is the belief of every Muslim.
Definitely.
You see, this BJP government is pushing to non-Muslims also compulsorily.
Yeah.
A non-Muslim who doesn't have faith or belief in these things,
Mm-hmm.
how can he will be doing something in Waqf?
Yes, sir. This was a very longest parliament session for the whole day.
Yeah.
How do you assess the process that led to the bill's passage? Did it reflect fair deliberation, or the critical voices were sidelined?
Well, see, first of all, when the bill was tabled on 8th August or so, there was a big opposition from all the sides. That is why it has been handed over to the Joint Parliamentary Committee for getting all the opinion all over the country.
Yes.
The Joint Parliamentary Committee has has had meetings all over India,
Uh-huh.
and it was a gimmick like. Everywhere they went,
Mhm.
and they have ignored all the opposition voices. And wherever the JPC went,
Mhm.
even when it came to Karnataka in Bangalore,
Mhm.
in one of the hotels, that is the Taj Residency, I was also present.
Uh-huh.
All the Muslims have opposed all the amendments
Mhm.
and they have rejected. All the Muslim organizations rejected. All over India, same thing has happened. Every Muslim out of 225 crore Muslims all over India,
Yeah.
they have rejected the amendments brought
Yeah.
by BJP.
Mm-hmm.
because all the amendments are making it easier for people to grab the properties of
Buff.
Waqf.
Yes.
One more thing very important is,
Mm-hmm.
you see, when they have framed the amendments,
Mm-hmm.
it's not being done by consulting Muslims
Yes.
who are the stakeholders.
Mm-hmm.
And people say it has been, um, it is uh, it is framed by a think tank,
Uh-huh.
which is purely means not Muslims there. Muslims
Yes.
were not there in that group.
Sir, as you mentioned, there's a
Mm.
representation of non-Muslim on the Waqf board. Now,
Mm.
as this is a law, how do you predict it
Mm.
will affect the trust and the functioning of these bodies, sir? Having a practical approach towards it.
See, it's going to, first of all, it's going to make it easier. All the 44 amendments I have gone through,
Mm-hmm.
and we have, not only me, all the Muslim bodies which have approached the Joint Parliamentary Committee to oppose the amendments,
Uh-huh.
all have studied all 44 amendments, perused it carefully, and then we have tried to understand first before opposing.
Uh-huh.
So we have, it's very clearly shows that people who don't know
Mm-hmm.
the Islam
Mm-hmm.
and who don't know Waqf and who don't know what is good for Waqf have brought in those amendments.
Mm-hmm.
Very much same as they had brought the three bills for farmers.
Mm-hmm.
And the farmers have agitated for past, for 1 year, demanding the government
Mm-hmm.
to take back the bills.
Yes.
And for 1 year they have agitated. Lot many precious lives have lost. 700
Yes.
lives have been lost.
Almost.
And 1 year, a big thousands of
Mm-hmm.
lakhs of crores of rupees have lost because
Mm-hmm.
of that agitation.
Mm-hmm.
Then government has opened the eyes. First, for 1 year, they have tried to convince that it is very good for farmers.
Mm-hmm.
And every minister, every other person of the BJP kept on convincing for whole year.
Mm-hmm.
And there were some people who have run amok on the farmers' agitation
Mm-hmm.
by driving a vehicle on them
Mm-hmm.
and then throwing their vehicles out
Mm-hmm.
and then laying this metal thorns on the roads for their vehicles not to reach Delhi.
Yes.
With all these things, crores and crores of rupees have been spent by the government, a taxpayer's money,
Mm-hmm.
only in order to convince the farmers.
Yes.
When they saw that nothing is happening, the farmers know what they are talking, and farmers know what is good for them.
Yeah.
And when they have opposed for 1 year,
Mm-hmm.
finally they have taken back those bills.
Yes.
Similarly, as far as the Waqf bill is concerned,
Mhm.
all the 25 crore Muslims of India,
Mhm.
we know very well it is not going to be doing good for either Muslims or Waqf or
Mhm.
Waqf properties.
So the main point here, in the whole amendment, the removal of the Waqf by user and the mandate for formal deeds are now enforceable here. Now, do you see, foresee that this is leading to the loss of historically recognized Waqf properties, and how do you think this could impact be?
See, first of all, as per the amendments, the properties which doesn't have any proper record
Mhm.
has to be I mean
Digitally.
not only digitalized but at the same time the Waqf board has to produce some document.
Mhm.
Just imagine, before independence or
Yes.
before the British has come to India,
Yeah.
there was no registration of properties.
Yeah.
It is only a kind of some kind of Farsi letter or something
Mhm.
of all properties.
Mhm.
And there are properties in Hindu endowment
Mhm.
and Christian
Mhm.
charities
Yes.
and Muslim Waqf. Everywhere that kind of properties are there. where the earlier people, old people in olden days have given bestowed for the religious purposes. How can now new administrator of Waqf or any other religious organization can create or reproduce any document for those properties?
So they're automatically getting into government's control.
Yeah, automatically.
Yes.
Not only that, there is another problem. They have brought in one condition that an amendment where a new Waqf, that is a person who bestows his property to the Waqf, must be 5 years faithful practicing Muslim. I don't know how a person, how a Muslim has to prove that he was faithful and practicing for past 5 years.
True.
And what are all the conditions for the officers to agree with him that he has been practicing for 5 years?
Sir, as you mentioned about the practicing Muslim wala part, here critics also have argued that the bill infringes the constitutional rights like the religious freedom under Article 25 and 26. Do you anticipate any legal challenges?
Article 26B very clearly says in the Constitution that religious minorities have full right to maintain their properties, religious properties, and so on. There is full independence to the religious minorities. It is infringing on that article itself and is going against the constitutional guarantees accorded to the minorities.
So how do you see way forward from here, sir?
See very clearly, we all Muslims of India and the organizations and our ulamas and Muslim scholars are not agreeing to all the 44 amendments. And if government is trying, not only this, in order to oppose this, between 4.5 to 5 crore messages have been sent to the Joint Parliamentary Committee. The Joint Parliamentary Committee, which was consisting of 31 members, 17 from the BJP and 14 from different other opposition parties.
Yeah.
Very clearly, the 17 majority BJP members have ignored all the opposition.
Okay.
All the objections.
Yes.
All the messages which have gone against the amendments. They have ignored it completely.
Yes.
Not only that, every city when they visited, all the organizations have approached the JPC and given their memorandums that they are opposing to amendments and they want the Waqf law not to be amended by the government. Because it's serving its purpose. Well, right from the day the bill has been tabled in the parliament,
yes,
every day was a black day for all the Indian Muslims.
Yes.
Because all the Muslims, we were worried all the days because of this bill, because we know this bill is going to infringe on the religious freedom accorded by the Constitution to all the Indian Muslims. And not only that, it's going to open the floodgates for government to interfere further into all religious matters, which is against the Constitution. And this government is going against the Constitution. And we, the Muslims, are going to definitely challenge this in the courts. Courts and whatever available venues as per the Constitution, we are going to take up all the venues and use it.
Okay.
Because it's going against our religion and against our faith, and we are not able to maintain our faith with this kind of interference.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for speaking to Daily Salar Digital.
Thank you.